There's a part of you that is not driven by discipline, not by motivation, not by efficiency. It doesn't respond to pressure and it doesn't show up when demanded. I call it the buoyant self. Not because it's always happy, but because it floats. It keeps you from sinking even when life gets heavy. Many people who struggle with burnout don't feel completely exhausted anymore, but they don't feel alive either. They are no longer fully able to work, but they're also unable to enjoy. They live in a kind of a no man's land. They tell themselves, I'll rest later. I don't deserve this yet. I should be stronger first. So even pleasure becomes postponed. Even joy feels morally questionable. We often say that burnout creeps in gradually and leaves gradually, in a way that is unique to each person. But what if that's not the whole story? What if burnout is not just about individual limits, but about losing access to a certain mode of being? A shift from buoyant self to what I call extracted self. A self that exists to function, to deliver, to endure. You can't perform recovery. You can't optimize your way back into aliveness. But you can enter conditions where something in you begins to float again. I'm with people who mean you well, doing things that are good without being useful. Rhythm, movement, moments where nothing is being extracted from you. This doesn't fix you, it reconnects you. The buoyant self is not motivation. It's not discipline. It's not a reward for having suffered enough. It's closer to what Winnicot called the real self. The part that feels spontaneous, alive, unforced. When this part disappears, even rest stops working. Sleep doesn't restore, vacations feel empty, life loses depth. That's why the opposite of burnout is not efficiency, it's connection. Connection to others, connection to your body, connection to a way of being that doesn't need to justify itself. So if you sense even a trace of this buoyant self, perhaps on a ski slope, protect it. Don't explain it away. Don't earn it. Don't postpone it. Cherish it. And if you find yourself moving in the shade, trust this. The light you see in the horizon is real, and in time, it will reach you too.